If you've got a Dodge, I think you know what time it is. So, time for a new seat cushion. Now, when I swapped my seats out, I assumed that I wasn't going to have any cushion problems, but I did. My old one was kind of torn up on this side, and it was settling on this side, and this one looked like it was in pretty good shape. And then I started sitting in it, and it started sinking over here, and this one is actually torn along the back side over here. So I guess if I had to say, my preference would be to lean towards the door than to lean towards the console. So anyway, I got a new cushion. I got it off eBay. I think it was like $78 with the shipping, and we're going to change this out. It's actually not that difficult, because I took the old seats apart so I could get rid of them. So I basically stripped them down, and then I threw away the fabric and the foam, and I scrapped the metal bases so I can get rid of them. So first thing we're going to do is we take off this little trim here, just 2 Phillips screws. That comes off. You might not have that, depending on if you have power seats or not. Then second we had was the handle here. That was just 1 Phillips bolt in there as well, or screw. So what I did was I put the seats all the way up, and what we're gonna do under here is, let me get you oriented. So right here in the front, between the pillars, you can kind of see where we are for reference. Right here is a clip. We're just going to unclip this, slide it back, and it should come off. Well, anyway, so it's got a hook right here. So you just got to unhook that there. There is, let me get you out there. See, there's one more on this side. There's basically one on each side, but this one is right there. And then the same thing over here. We got one there. You can see where the cord hooks around. Right there. And then you'll have one in the back. If you can't get at them or can't get them off that way, then you can take the screws out that hold the seats down. There's one right there, and then another one right over here. I don't know if you can see. Can't see. Oh, there it is. And then there's 2 in the back. And I'll show you. This one's a little easy to get to. There, right there. And then the other one right there. So if you want to take the seat out, you take those 4 nuts off. If you don't want to take the seat out, or if you can get it out without taking the seat out, you can just unhook all the little latches, which is what I'm going to try to do. So that's going to be my method of attack, because I don't really want to take the seat out if I don't have to. So like I said, I put it all the way up, and I'll try to get these unhooked. The side one seems pretty easy. The front one might not be so fun, but you squish the seat down a little bit, you get a little slack, maybe. Or if I get the back one, maybe I'll get the back one first, and that'll let me get at the front a little bit better. Alright, I guess we'll have to take out the seat. So there's a 13mm. Oops. I don't know what you guys can see. Well, I got that rain coming that we've been waiting for all of a sudden. One nut. Let's see. So this flap here was over the top of the lower seat one, and this just ties. I don't know if it ties the top into it or if it's just another extra flap, but that's where that was. So the seat should be loose now. So let's see if we can flip it up or do something with it. There's that. Alright, so we had this wire had a tab, or a little push connector thing that went into here. I pulled out, and then we got this plug that we got to pull out so we can disconnect the control here on the side of the seat from the base, because there's no plug at the control. It's like a little piece of harness. So it's got a little red lock thing in there that I had to get behind right here, and then push it forward, and then we'll push that tab in and then pull that out. That's what the plug looked like. I pushed this in and pushed it in to like you're putting it together, and it kind of released the little hook, and then I was able to pull it out. All right. So we're disconnected now. I just have to lift this up and off. I'm gonna wait for it to stop raining, and then I'll come back out and continue with this. All right, so I flipped the seat up onto the center console. Yeah, I think this piece is part of the bottom right here. So that was on there like that. I pulled that off. That gives you access to this little clip here for that piece, the strap that goes around the back. And then try to unhook that. So we got to get this clip off and then this clip off, which they're on there pretty good. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so that's what happened. That this little edge that's in there, that little hooky piece, if you can see. Now you probably can't see, but anyway, there's this little tab here and tab there that it gets hooked on. So you gotta kind of pull it up in a way. So I get this back one off, and then we'll try to pull the cover off. All right, so I got the clips all undone. So we'll try to pull the cushion up. Maybe. There's a Velcro down the middle. Well, that sucks. Well, let me tell you what, doing this with one hand is kind of frustrating. There's that. Yeah. The cushion is off. So, well, cover is off. Just lift the cushion up and the cushion comes off. Oh, this must have a seat warmer in it. Huh. I don't have it hooked up because the seat warmer is from not this vehicle. I guess I can peel it off and stick it in the new one. No, I'm not gonna, to be 100% honest, I'm not gonna use the seat warmer anyway, so. Or maybe I will. I don't know. I doubt it, because like I said, I don't have the wiring. I guess I could try to wire something up. What do? Just supply voltage to it? But alright, so I'm going to peel this off and I'm going to get the other one ready to go on. Alright, so this one just kind of goes on. The reason I had to change it was it tore on this side, on the other one, so it was just kind of squishing right through. So, go ahead and put this back in. I might have to cut this spot out here for the controls. So. It looks like I do. So, let's get it in there as best I can, and then I'll trim it up. So this wraps around the back, so you got to kind of hold it straight out and slip it through. That's down there, so just gotta do a little trimming right here for this controller, and then I should be able to put the cushion on, or the cover on. Is that, let's see, about an inch up. Yeah, should be good. So the only difference between this one and the other one is this one doesn't have the Velcro across the back. Looks like I slip this on. I won't use it, but whatever. Tuck this in. To the back. It's gonna be a terrible video. You can't see anything, can you? I'll grab it and tug it from the back and pull it through. don't see how that was torn there. So it was torn there, and then once that kind of tears, the wire starts cutting into here, and it just starts settling all along the supports. Like I said, my other one, it did on this side, but this one's doing it on the inside. So, let's flip this up. These hooks back on. I don't know if you can see it. So back up. If there's a place I can stick this. Maybe like that. All right, so I think this was on first. Is that? I ended up using this little hook, and I got behind here and kind of pried it to get that little lip off of that clip, because I had a real hard time getting that off that clip. I got the rear. This one was much tighter. Hopefully I don't tear it all to pieces. Try to clip this piece in the back. Come on. Man, it is a lot harder going together than it was coming apart. Clip one on. So here, is there. Is that. So let's get these. Side clips in. That. So I think we're all back together. basically. I might have to do some more little pushing and pulling and adjusting to get this hole up here to line up. But for the most part, it's together. So let's put it back in. So you gotta remember to get your plug back in. And this one, push the little push pin in. I think it went right. Should have went right there. And then the 4 nuts on the bottom, and good to go. Put that there. Plug in, little push connector on, slide it in where it goes. Something like that, I'm thinking. So I'll put our nuts on. Those are tight. Let's put our trim stuff back on. Is that. Okay. Well, that's that. Unfortunately, it'll never be where I want it because it doesn't matter how you move the seat. Once it's moved, it never goes back to where it's supposed to be. So, give it a try. Wow, that's different. Very firm. Huh. Well, I'd have to say that would have been a lot easier if I just took the whole seat right out, but it's raining out, so I didn't have, well, it stopped now. So, anyway, I like it. It wasn't that bad. Let's see, hopefully it holds up better than the original seat did. I mean, this truck's an 05, so it's been in there a while. Well, I mean, that was out of an 05 too. These aren't the original seats. I had the cloth seats as the original seats. Yeah. Take some fiddling around, but yeah, anyway. So it was worth it in the end. So, hope that can help somebody. And I thank you for watching.